Hi Collective, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a fortune reading by Madame Endora'S fortune cards, okay? So it's a very cute, we're going to do a quick 5-card spread off of the Winds of Change. So let's see what's going on for you guys. If you're a guide to this reading, you're meant to see that, so know that, okay? First card I pull out is going to be your energy, and then we're going to look at the influences surrounding you to navigate you through this change that is coming about or currently happening in your life, okay? All right, let's see Source, Collective's energy. The Satire, Revelry and Indulgence. Let's get the Spirit influence, North energy. The North energy is going to be the Greensman. The forces of nature favor you. South influence is going to be love. Alright, so we'll go more in depth once I get all the cards out. West influence is the Black Cat. Your luck will soon change. And the East influence is the Serpent. A sly and subtle approach is needed. Okay. Overall influence is the Siren. A temptation may lead you astray. Okay. So if that's not what it's about when you are about to move into something rather amazing, right? Often you have devil energy, devil agents come to try to take you off track, to try to persuade you into a different direction. So be aware of that, okay? So maybe that's why we've got the Serpent here in the future position, as a sly and subtle approach is needed. So this talks about an energy surrounding you that is not being very truthful. You could be getting half-truths from somebody. There's some sort of energy surrounding you where you're not getting the full truth about a matter. Okay. Now you might be awakened to what this is already, or you may be getting the enlightenment of this, but when you do, it's like you need to be very cautious with your words and very careful. You need a sly and subtle approach, because it's like you don't want to fully tell them everything, because you want to be able to plan your escape or your next movement, whatever this may be for you. So it's kind of like when you find out this person's kind of like an enemy or a frenemy, you know, you don't want to fully tell them you're aware of everything until you're in a position where you can make these movements and it's not going to hinder you. Okay, so we're going to take a look more into that, because that's the future position, right? This definitely has to do with love here though. This talks about true love and fidelity. This is the base of the reading. This is the foundation, right? So this very strongly could have to do with a love relationship. What's very interesting is that, you know, this talks about true love, real love, okay? And luck has been on your side in the past. This is the past position with the Black Cat. So in the past position, it's already saying that your luck will change. That's what I'm saying. Like, for some of you, like, you could already be in this connection of true love, okay? And it's like luck brought this in for you, but you have, you know, energy around you that is trying to take you off course, off path. This is very interesting. The North influence represents spirit here, and we've got the Greensman. So the forces of nature favor you. And this is from the Fable realm. So the Greensman is the guardian of the forest. He represents the deep reverence of all living things and a love of outdoors. The forces of nature favor you. So I'm getting like you're in a very strong position. You're very grounded, stable, like secure where you're at. You've got luck on your side. Something has happened to put you in this position where you're in a very strong position. And maybe that's why they want you to have a sly approach, because it's like when things get revealed to you, whatever this half-truth is, they don't want you to like fully abandon everything that you've been given, all of the blessings and abundance that you have, because you were put somewhere for a reason. And it's like, even though there's this energy coming in or has came in that's trying to take you off course, you need to be very, I'm hearing studious, you need to be very like methodical with your approach. And let's look more at your main energy here. The satire. All right, let's see which category this falls in. I know it's not going to be in the royal court. And the realm, the fable realm. No, it's going to be in the bestiary, area, but the satire. No. Treasury. The elements. See, you might not fully see this energy for what it is because I'm having trouble finding it here. Here we are. So it is in the fable realm. So the satyr is playful, mischievous, and prone to overindulgence. He is a symbol of music, dance, revelry, celebration. The satyr also represents decadent, lustful, and lewd behavior. Very interesting. So it's a very playful, mischievous energy, prone to overindulgences. So this is the energy that you're coming across as. Interesting. So you're in this very playful energy. Mischievous and prone. So don't let like materialistic and things like that or too much having fun lead you off track. Because you guys do have a very important like mission here. Plan, because my platform is put together for the chosen ones, right? So you're very much a chosen one if you're here watching this. And I was told that I need to get into doing other type of readings and spreads and guidance for you guys. And what's interesting is I was gifted this deck like over a year ago, and I haven't really used it very much, but I know that it was for a reason, and I knew when I would be called to be using it, I would. And I woke up finding the book. I had lost the book for the longest time, too. I'm like, well, if I don't have the book, I can't even use the cards. It was kind of like I was strayed away from it. It was like I was moved away from using it because without the book, I had no idea what these readings meant, right? And what's very interesting is I was looking at it yesterday, and I was like, I should use that deck. And I had forgotten that I didn't have the book. And then today, I've got a stand that I have a bunch of my my cards in that I keep set up on my desk, and I don't even put my books in that stand. I put them somewhere else when I'm using them. But anyway, what I'm getting at is when I woke up this morning, the book was in the stand. And I was like, how did that get there? So it was definitely placed there. Somebody put it there, and I don't even know where the book was. So, and I'm feeling called to tell you guys this, because everything in a reading is a message for you. But it was like, nobody touches my things, a very sacred space, so nobody put it there. I did not put it there. I'm getting very much that, it was placed there. Divine, source, spirit, my guides, somebody put it there for me to use it. So I woke up right away and I seen it and I was like, all right, got you. Like, I get guided to decks, but it's interesting that they brought the book there for me. So anyway, so I definitely felt guided. So this is a very powerful reading if you do find it. It was meant for you to find it. They wanted you to see this. And this is just the first reading. Now that I'm getting into all the cards, I'm going to look into more of the spread. So what I'm getting at is that you were divinely protected from something. And what's interesting is that I felt to look at the bottom right. When I pulled it up, I seen underneath hindrance, fate has blocked this path for you. Just like I was telling you that you were blocked from something because you weren't meant to use it yet. For some of you, it could be gifts, abilities, right? It's like you were put in a place where you needed to be. So that's why they want you to be careful with your approach, because you're where you're supposed to be right now, or in a situation for a reason. And they're going to reveal some things to you, but you need to keep your composure. You need to keep your stuff to you, I'm guessing, is a better way to explain it, while you plan and make your movements. Because maybe like you don't like to do this approach where you don't think of yourself first, where you plan things out, you tell people, but you need to learn this energy of not like to be sneaky, but this energy is very strong for you to learn that you need to put yourself first. So this needs to be between you and divine and source. This needs to be you planning your movements and not putting them out there. And it's for you, and it's going to like kind of free you, and it's going to give you this energy back, where it's like you're kind of pulling your power back a little bit. So, and I just heard about a reading. They said, remind them of the reading that I did that could be a significance for you. It was a late night tarot reading that I did, where when I say I feel like I'm sneaking out, everybody in the house is sleeping, and I was doing a reading, like they're showing me that reading. I just did a couple nights. Go down below my channel. It says like late night tarot reading. So that reading, there could be a message in there for you, or you could be guided to that reading. But it's kind of like that, like you need to, whatever you're planning right now, it needs to be between you, divine, spirit, source, because something is coming in. And especially if it's this energy that's tempting you and trying to lead you away. It's like, if you tell them your new plans, your new action, that they could use that against you and try to lead you away. And isn't that the truth? Like, they don't always like you to project your plans, for like what you're going to do, your passions and all that, because then people kind of get in there that may be jealous, kind of lead you away, like, oh, well, you can't attain that, or somebody's already done that before, or you don't have the resources, and then it kind of brings you down a little bit, and it takes you off course. So if it helps you think of it that way, you're protecting your assets, you're protecting your dreams, your whatever it is. You need to keep it quiet, okay? I'm hearing hush hush. All right, so but there's something strong here about love, okay? I'm getting for some of you too, like you've been overly indulging in like material pleasures, money, having a good time. So you need to hold that back a little bit, because they're showing me the angel, the savings card too. You may need to save up for something. All right, so the black cat. Let's take a look at that. So you guys could be seeing black cats too. That could be confirmation. Some of you could be getting black cats. They're very spiritual and strong form of protection, right? Too. So I'm getting that you're strongly protected. Okay, so know that. Whoever I'm talking to is very powerful. I'm getting this very powerful reading. I keep seeing a lizard run across my window too. It startled me when I started the reading too. Like, he's like right there. So a lizard could be a spirit guide for you, a message behind that as well. All right, so the black cat is under the bestiary realm. So enigmatic and aloof. The black cat is temperamental with affection. It is a symbol of mystery and superstition. Avoid unnecessary risks. Your luck will soon change. So this is coming up in the past position. So your luck may have already being changed, right? Maybe in the past. It's a symbol of mystery. See, in the past, things were not revealed to you. Things were hidden from you. I'm getting that very strongly. You avoided some unnecessary risk by where you were put. It's kind of like why you were like hidden. It's like source put you somewhere to kind of like hide you, to protect you. But at the same time, it's like it wasn't fully like your forever place, or like your final, like there's something much bigger, and even where you're at was supposed to build you up and to get you ready to where you're going. So it's like source has been protecting you the whole time, but they hid things for you on purpose, because it's like if they didn't, you wouldn't have went there to further learn or to further get ready. Right? It's like some people are like, well, why would I move there to move somewhere else? It'd make no sense to me. But it's like that needed to happen. Sometimes you got to get sent places to get things revealed to you. Like, have you ever been where you went somewhere to catch somebody like in the act or lying to you or whatever? And you're like, well, why did I get sent here to see that? And it's like, because it's like if you didn't see it, you wouldn't have believed it, type of thing. So know that you were put somewhere. Like when you're put in a position, you're put to see things. Source wants you to see them. So I got to pay attention to where your eyes go. A lot of times, it's not always like what you hear, what you feel. Like, you got to be more aware into what you see. When you notice your eyes looking somewhere, what are you looking at? What is Source showing to you? They do that a lot. And I know a lot of times you don't want to see things, but keep your composure. A lot of times it's teaching you to keep your strength, because whenever you can hold back your words and not fight and argue, and you can just breathe and you can calm yourself down, you are just empowering yourself with so much power. When you have full control over your emotions, you know you are such a powerful being. Especially when people are like, ah, da, 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 like in your face, like, and you can just look and you can keep your composure and keep your peace. That is such a powerful energy to have. And the more and more that you can do it, just the more empowering and more beautiful that is. And you start to realize how powerful you are when you can have this power over your enemies and not let them get into your, your emotions and your feelings. So it's very beautiful. All right, so let's see here. So definitely you were divinely protected from something, and there, and that's why I feel that lessons were learned here. Whatever it is that you were protected from, it's like it's time for major change, and luck is already starting to change for you because it's kind of that time. But things are also going to be getting revealed to you, okay? All right, so let's see here. Yeah, I want to look up the greensman here. The forces of nature favor you. Oh, I already told you that. So it has to do with protection, resources. So for me, this could be talking about home, car, job, those sort of things that have to do with your structure. So your structure could be changing. Your home life, your car, your career, any of those things to me are all fair game here. All right? And then let's take a look at the sirens, so the overall energy. Okay, and then we'll call this reading. And if you like these style readings, then definitely check out more of my readings, because I'm going to be getting called to doing a lot more of these style readings. Okay, so my little one's back here. Okay, so the siren is enchantment and dangerous allures. This bewitching water sprite embodies a mysterious and hypnotic influence. A captivating stimuli may entice foolish risks, resist temptation, voice your desires. So like I said, see, there's energy that's going to be trying to take you off your path, okay? So this bewitching water spray, interesting. So voice your desires. All right, so just don't get manipulated and controlled, all right? And I get you're going to be getting aware of this, and that may be why it's time for movement too. Definitely voice your desires over this, because to me this is something you're going to have to like say no to, like when it's trying to manipulate you or control you, or somebody's trying to offer you something. Shh. You're going to have to say like no to it, right? So when you feel that you need to express, for your protection, but don't put all of your plans and your movements that you're making at this time. Keep that quiet, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to call this reading, so definitely subscribe to my channel if you were guided to this reading, because you were guided to me for a reason. So you should definitely watch more of my videos, whatever you guys feel guided to, as they're all timeless. A lot of them go off of each other too. So like if you find that this reading's resonating with you, like I told you, I seen the In Secret, right? The reading I did, the late night reading, could be of benefit for you, so you guys should check out that. And yeah, so know you have a very important mission, and it feels like you're getting aligned with it. So know that, all right? All right, guys, love and light to you all. Bye.